just about anywhere. This might be more than I can endure.
Let my magic fall through the mental boost.
I hasten home, were this not my duty.
That's it!
Call on me if there's
Suppose
aught
I can always
aid you
run.
with.
My knees have been acting up a
Wonder
bit.
how long
Best
this
quality
job
soldier
will
can
last.
have. This looks as good.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like. Do come again.
First, assess the field, then at the pool. I'll not get cut off.
Look, Master! Goblins!
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills. Yeah.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Not bad!
Over so soon? Why? We seem to...
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
It is you! I fear I'm poisoned. Please.
Ah, I'll take that.
I fear I'm poisoned. Please, you must help me. Thank you. Never didn't you have my gratitude, but do excuse me.
I say. How dare you shoot at me?
Making you confuse your please, eh?
One arrow is all I need.
This ox cart's bound for I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
You think they'd look?
Not a care in the world.
'Twas a bumpy ride, but we've arrived all the same.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey. Bunch of sluggers.
Home at last.
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
A blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to...
A picture, you say? How...
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the gracious hand over the years.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the gracious hand.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, 'tis getting late. You had best be off. Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have some explaining to do.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
I do wonder what that was all about. Though I'm not sure we ought to pry.
That was not at all the outcome I'd anticipated.
'Tis a relief to be home safe and sound. I only hope the blue sunbright lifts Mother's spirits. What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
Right, just follow me.
To think the lady here has been so... Are all the nobles so kind?
Please, Master.
How'd I end up here?
Gotta be somewhere to make some noise.
Oh dear. Hail, friend. I've an eye for people, and I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. Fear not. I only ask your name to... I'd be much obliged if you... Sound appealing?
Mustn't let it burn.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
We need not scour for our quarry, as is...
You've come. So, what say you? Would you care to... Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And ours for a full... At no charge. What a steal.
I quite agree. We must rest. Though the sun is still up. I witnessed a stunning display of archery on my travels. Methinks our band would benefit from such skills.
Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
Time to be heading.
What's life without a bit of fun?
Look, as long as you please. Still a while to go before me ship's over. The moment I let down my guard, I'm done.
What's this I smell? I worked hard today. I thought there must be...
Just yonder, look.
Sir, ought you not? 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the... You would procure it yourself, in that case. Might I try? The slums are a bane to the body's humours, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but we're always... Your aid is most appreciated, sir.
Tell is, miasmites can be harvested from phantoms, monsters that wander the world at night.
Yes, of course. I see it now. This is generally used as a material.
Do you perchance remember me? You once knew me as maid to the young master. So, well, I'm his maid no longer. Though I meant no harm, the mistress saw fit to turn me out. Tell no other soul of this. But the girl I had you fetch was none other than Sebastian's own twin sister. Afeard of inviting conflict over their inheritance, Daphne's family branded her a cursed babe and sent her away. Yet the loss of her newborn child drove the mistress half mad with grief. She's been bedridden ever since. I had hoped the sight of her long-lost daughter might rekindle some vital spark within my mistress. But alas, 'twould seem it was not to be. In the end, my good intentions served only to rob me of my station. I suppose 'twas no less than my due for meddling in the affairs of the nobility. In the end, I suppose 'twas no less than my due.
Ah, Sir, I see. After the rather... 'Twas under unique circumstances. You must understand. The House of the Blue Sunbright is up. Thus, for the sake of all who reside herein, I beg, though it pains me to perpetuate the girl's misfortune, it must be done. Sir Arisen, pray see to it that naught akin to the recent debacle.
Dirt, sweat, and toil haven't got a day's more of the same.
There's all watching me. I'd swear it.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Is it too much to hope for a helping hand?
The road's at your neck.
I've the spirit of a woman half my age.
Hoy, friend! Have you any time? There's something I've come to understand. Every last resident, for it made me painfully aware. I want to live a life I tire of enduring looking at this box. 'Tis proof that I am not. 'Tis something though it came to me. Pray, take this with now. I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander. Thus, I cannot say when next, though I feel sure. Till then.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
You have my support.
This looks as good a place as any.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... foremost hospitality in all. Much obliged. I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
seems my connection always lead me here.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Faring well, I hope.
It's tiring work.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Faring well, I hope. Untoward shall occur on my watch.
It's a thankless job, this.
Where to now?
Up to market I go.
What to about combat trade?
Now, where was I bound again?
There are few places where I can let down.
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both?
A brief respite has naught to decry.
Why bother carrying a lantern, if not to use it when light is needed?
There, Master! A hobgoblin!
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
That attack, we would be invincible.
Out! Are you bleeding mind?
Me off. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
That's it! How?
Too late.
come to think of it, different masters favor different things. One whom I serve preferred to have beast twins for allies.
Methinks the being felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
Ensure the next attack is no less purposeful.
Goblins approach!
'Tis not long till daybreak, Master.
Night's perils shall recede with the darkness.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Let my magic launch in an elemental boom.
Hard as stone. Tossing at our other foes.
That's it!
Thank you. A token of my appreciation.
I'm about ready to fall asleep in my seat.
Not many rumors to be had around performance like that. I don't feel safe here.
Dead on my feet.
Let me think on this a moment.
Maybe I'll keep right here.
Yes, sir. Have you procured what I asked? Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Forgive. But in place of a reward, mayhap I could give you a tour of the premises. Only if you've the time and inclination, of course. What say you? Would you care to accompany me? As servants of the gracious hand, we provide whatever treatment we can to those unfortunate who yet, at times. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived, an unfortunate pair. They've suffered by chance. He was examined by a roaming man, claiming to be a doctor. Yet, the family had not the money for the medicine he required. So, he was put into our care. Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim that. But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. Come, come. We've medicine to prepare.
Psst. You there. Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever. And now I see that empty bed. An old man was lying in it till just a few... He told me he was feeling better. That he'd be well enough to leave or not. Mayhap I'm just imagining things. Something isn't right about this place. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about...
Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? He's seen better days. There has been talk of sending him down to the basement, should his condition fail to improve. That is, the basement sick room, where our most critical patient... None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including my Teles. She gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind. At times I hear strange cries and moans drift up from below. Which is to be expected. Those who come here suffer all manner of afflictions, you see. And yet, a part of me is afeard for them.
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement. May a nun say the abbess can enter? If the gracious hand, you've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? Oh, you've my thanks. I just can't... Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But if you do, should you find evidence fit to implicate her, will you help me see to it? See, I've already reported my suspicions to the Sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. If you apprehend the abbess, so I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need. If it exists to be...
To get to the bottom of what is happening at the Gracious Hand, we shall have to acquire evidence of any misdeeds.
'Tis as you say. I know not why, but the words basement sick room set my hair on end. Shall we investigate?
Well said.
My bad. Book I ought to be getting back to.
Lady Eleanor's a good... I wavered between life and death for quite some time in that basement sick room. Can't say as I missed that basement, mind. Suppose 'tis only to be expected.
Elena? Ah, yes. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once. You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But in the end, I survived. But methinks... And once, I saw her. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. You'd think 'twere medicine. They were whispering. Where'd they meet? 'Twas...
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours is best met.
Interested in my wares? Do be quick, I fear...
Loyalty's just another way to... Save your own skin.
You're always such fun.
never seems to happen round here.
My days are spent.
Moral of the story, we are never truly.
Where's
Must have
my
taken a wrong
I'll treat myself to before bed.
Everyone's as tired as I am, seems like.
What should I get up to today?
Nice place for a picnic.
Crowds can be troublesome. Best be on my guard.
The rules at your neck.
I'll treat myself to before bed.
Where are you off to?
Where to now? Almost time to set out.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Not gonna work if I have to put bread on the table. Days like this make me glad.
Life can be tiring, even if there's no troubles.
Sunlight sweeping me off my feet and scarcely a point to show me
Look, I'm fine. As long as you think.
Sort of sound like cats.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the full. Most hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged.
Welcome.
Time to be heading home.
Not a care in the world.
Say, do I know you from... Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
A flexible vocation, suited to bolstering our band where reinforcement is most needed.
Where you don't flit about so much, you trip over your...
I know not why, but the words basement sick room set my hair on end. Shall we investigate?
Splendid.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged.
At least here I can let down my... As I recall... the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration. Shall we get some rest then? The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Shall we get underway?
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord nicely done. Suppose it
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me to extract what I require.
Ha! You're a fearsome one. Here's hoping I ne'er end up in your...
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine. I'd not be seen here with you.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's image in the eyes of the common folk, would we? Here's your special medicine.
Glad we understand each other. Till next time.
Aye, be seeing you.
Lord Phases. 'Tis a name of great import, of that I am certain.
That's odd.
I fear I've much to attend to.
Could use a bit of peace and quiet.
Leave off.
Any chance to be alone is a welcome one.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared.
A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go, then.
Ready to forge on?
Well met, sir.
Living God.
This place
Owen
now
Island
fails to
now, my
calm
God.
my spirit.
Why, hello.
I fear I've much to attend to.
I have noticed.
Is there aught I can assist you with? It is my duty to devote my life to the craft and virtues. I spend my days in quiet reflection.
Is there aught I can assist you with?
I have noticed that the abbess goes out every night without fail. Perhaps you could wait for her to leave and slip into the basement sick room.
Just remember, I've somewhere to be. The sun's too bright for these poor eyes.
It's been a hard day.
Best be heading home. Death comes first.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
I ought to take stock.
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Are we to depart at this hour? I cannot see why we should choose to stumble around in the dark.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Shall we get underway?
Can't bring myself to do much.
Truth is,
Just remember, I've somewhere to be.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Mayhap 'twould serve us well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
You have my support.
You're back! Pray, tell me, have you found anything? What? You found a medicine used only in the basement sick room? Do you think... Could I trouble you to look into this? Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw before coming here. Radcliffe. Pray, sir, do what you can. I must...
Methinks we would do well to bring this medicine to Sir Ratcliffe.
You're back! Pray, tell me, have you found anything? These look like... Johann and Bruno. I know these two. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. At any rate, they may know aught of use.
It's been a hard day.
There's aught watching me. I swear it.
Can't bring myself to do much.
Fair winds coming.
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
Well met, citizen.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
This really is fine craftsmanship.
Come take a look. Do come again. Well met, son. How might I be of service?
I can't complain. I don't need a
replenish my stock before long.
Wonder if there's any...
Who are you there? You...
Living hard, but dreams are free, they say.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Lost track.
Fine. Out of the cart, all of you. What must needs be done?
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Most impressive, Master.
Keep on like that.
Somewhat overdone, but no matter.
An impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
We are at our best when we combine our strength. Some of us get complacent.
Look, Master, goblins!
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold.
Not good will come of this.
Duty not to fall here. Steel yourselves! Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Hold right there.
This is terror in its truest form.
That's what you're breathing.
This ox cart's bound for the
Wishing my armor can wait till
too early to set out.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
suppose I can always run.
Always in my way.
Lots to do. Can't sign. I'm nodding off where I stand.
Where was I bound again? Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early
What's the
supper.
make of this?
Go on, have a look. Just nodding off for a moment there. Oh, tell me, I haven't got any names.
Fancy a look at my wares?
What am I supposed to do about it?
Now, where was I bound
Time
again?
to be heading home.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
Slow and steady, yes.
How'd I end up?
Aye? In need of a doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Oh, I see. Interesting. Well, you certainly piqued. Naturally, I'll need a bit of time with it. Come back.
I'd kill for some decent sleep.
I'll do as I please. Let them try and stop me.
Somehow my feet always carry me here.
I see you cannot manage without me for a moment, Arisen.
I'm in fine.
Never leave.
Go on, have a look.
Once in the last hour.
I'm not trained for this. Not sure I can handle this.
What was it I had planned for the morrow?
Twill take a better mind than mine to solve this.
Go on, have a look.
Falls on me.
My bed calls and I shan't resist.
Earn my pay.
Time to earn me some coin.
Ah, there you. I must ask, to be plain, 'tis more poison than physic. It has the potential to heal one's ailment, certainly. Worse still, it has addictive properties that I say patient, but I should hope whoever made.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
You wish me to return? At once, Master.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Where was I bound again?
In my wares?
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One Biff was stolen from me while I was delivering it. So it's no exaggeration. He said to be quite truthful. I'd intend working under a man such as him. I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. Unless you were to find it for me.
The jadeite orb could be anywhere now. Perchance we ought to speak with someone who has experience in banditry.
At least I have my life. That's something.
What?
This ox cart's bound for Ver. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on. No hurry to leave.
Can't afford any mistakes this time round. Come on then! Try your luck!
Out of the park, all of you.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. I will protect you. Well done!
A resounding success.
Over so soon.
Stir up trouble today.
Tomorrow will be no different. Gladly stay around.
Where's the day? I've been here so long. And I'll just as
There's got to be a way to earn more coin.
I'll have nightmares if I let myself worry over much.
At your leisure. My knees have been acting up of late.
Each day is hard.
Is there aught I can help you with? Oh, if you're looking for Lubomir, he's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid. No need to worry, though.
What are you doing?
Unhand me this in...
Many thanks for your assistance in this matter. Let's suffice to say, your testimony, combined with the evidence, pray have this, sir. This is your... This is quite a quandary.
What business have you here?
A welcome rest. Last night's scuffle.
Some of us get complacent.
I could see myself being a kid.
There's comfort in the humdrum of being young.
Quite the predicament.
Might not one of the bandits in Burnworth's jail know of the methods employed by thieves and their ilk? I can guide you there if you wish.
Right you are.
Good tidings, friend. As for me, I made the most of my you see, and that's when I thought, I can't just give it to you, mind. Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. I hope you're as pleased with our deal as I... Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home to get to. I hope you'll be happy here, friend.